Hi, I'm going to talk about mind mapping. Um, what mind mapping is, and I got this from a site called mindtools.com. Mind mapping was popularized by author and consultant Tony Buzan. It basically uses a two-dimensional structure instead of just taking notes. It's a way um, to show some ideas visually. And to give you an example of that, I'm going to open up a program called Simple Mind Free. Um, you start off with the central theme, and let's say that our central theme is it's a book. You want to write a book, or you want to do a book about photography. Okay, so the next thing you would do is, okay, so you basically want to become an author. Then from there, you can proceed one or two ways. You can go ahead and just proceed to just add different things as they come to mind. You go ahead and just add them. You can add it here, or you can just add some additional things when you think of books about. You think about photography. Um, and some other things that you think about. In writing this book, this is a goal. So you write goal here. Okay, um, and for the sake of time, I've already done a whole completed one, and this is what it looks like. And basically, to talk about it, we're gonna start off with over here with goals, and you got a short-term goal. Okay, if you see over here, I'm saying about 6 months it's gonna take us to do our book. Okay, so that's our goal. And what is that goal going to do once you accomplish? It's going to give you a simple sense of accomplishment, and it'll help you accomplish more. And you can apply that knowledge, knowing that you're accomplishing towards other endeavors. Okay, the next thing you go is, in writing a book, the next little stream over here, you got an author. You become an author, which makes you more credible in your reputation. So let's say that you're a photographer. Just knowing that you published a book, that adds some credibility to you, and it gives you a valuable experience in doing this book, and you learn a lot from the process. And lastly, over here I put, next time you make an even better book than what you did. The next thing you do, okay, now that we've determined we set a goal, and you become an author and it makes you feel better. The next thing is I will write down photography. Okay, when I think of photography, I think of this photography. It can be based on a lot of things, but I'm gonna base it on some Google Plus pictures that I have. Okay, and I look at the different comments that people have written. Something that I was telling a friend was that look at all the pictures you got and just take the best 50 that people voted on, and I base that on all the different comments. You get a good idea of which ones are the best 50. You take those and you use those for your book, and you take some of the comments and you write a little commentary on each page, or you can just post a picture if that's what you choose to do. Okay, the next thing we want to do is, okay, how long is this process going to take? Okay, I gave myself 6 months. 6 months, that's not too long. And what 6 months does, it gives you a plan, time to plan to a T. It also lets you work at a slower pace. Then you got to ask yourself, is 6 months enough times? That's 26 weeks. The next thing is you would do a 26-week timeline and do some backwards planning, and just do it a little bit every week. And in this way, it will make things more efficient. The next thing you want to do is, okay, now that you've been gathering all your pictures and everything, you've been putting everything together, you've You laid out a timeline. The next thing you want to do is you want to find a publisher. Well, what I've done is I've I did a Google search for publisher, for self-publisher. And if you see up here, it says self-published photo book. And basically, they got different people. They got Hulu's one site. But the site I want to show you is Blurb. And this is the site that I just found myself. I saw a YouTube video on it. And right now, I'm playing this video. I'm going to play this video. And basically, it's a self-publishing your own photo book without going broke. And I got it at 1 minute and 33 seconds, and I'll pay you a few seconds of it.
For your book, you can make books for client presentations. If you're a wedding photographer, you can deliver those books to your clients. And you can even do, this is a very cool book over here. This is, I say Blurb is so easy to do, even our VCs can do it. This is a book made by one of our venture capitalists. He and his wife went to Morocco, came back and made this book. And you know what? He's not a professional photographer, but because of the layouts of Blurb, the themes and everything all done.
Okay, now that you got an idea, and she talks about some other things, we're going to go to the site, and the site is blurb.com. Okay, and you see it up here, blurb.com. And it's a very interesting, nice looking site. Okay, we're going to go over here. We're just going to pick a book at random. Photography book now. Okay, and I'm just going to pick one of these. Okay, this one looks nice. Travels in black and white. And one of the things that the lady explained is that you can set up a website on their site. Okay, this book right here, for the iPad version is going for $9. The e-version, the printed hardcover dust jacket is going for $105, and hardcover image rep is $110. And just to give you an overview or a preview of the book, okay, it takes a few seconds, and just gives you a preview of the book, and this is something that you can use. A lot of the comments that people gave you to fill in the thing. But as you can see, this is a nicely done book, and the books in this site, they go. I think they start out at $12. It'll cost you $12 to do a paperback book. And the prices go up from there. In fact, you set your own bookmarking tool. You set your price, and you'll have to go to the site to get more information on it. But that's just an idea, basically, of self-publishing. I hope that by seeing this mind map right here, that you get some ideas, and it gets your creative juices flowing. With that, that's all I got.